planted will enable me to control and to create more cyber creatures to take over your city. Why did you put a period and a comma there?
Bad formatting.
Hmm.
I know that you want to stop me, but since you've encountered the serpent's lair, all I can say is Anaconda to my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Ha ha ha.
So you
Vixen,
know random Earth phrases for some reason, and
Vix,
at least he didn't quote Big Butts. I'll give him credit for that.
Give him time, he will.
Oh God. I mean, I like the song as much as the next guy, but just no.
Vic, Vixen then teleported away. Valkyrie Vancher, or Vancher.
Like, what the fuck is a Voncher? I still don't know.
Oh,
Yellow
I'll
cried
go
as
look it up.
Like, I looked it
Yellow
up at one point when I read chapter 4 with Nadia. Even we couldn't really find a definitive answer on that. Like, the closest we got was this part for a car.
Okay, so as it's spelled, no, it doesn't actually mean anything. Nor just that. Did you mean launcher?
Apparently not.
maybe he wanted it to go with Valkyrie.
That's
maybe it's
stupid.
supposed to be a play. They're all about video, so it's launcher with a V, but then there's no U.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in his head.
It's just some made up fucking phrase for a stupid non existent weapon that does something any other weapon out there could do.
Hmm.
It shoots missiles. It's a missile launcher, asshole.
Yellow cried as he launches his missiles at Kuda Anaconda. However, the monster swallowed the
He
missile
got
and
really
launched.
upset and broke down into tears as he shot missiles at the monster. I don't know. That's just a really funny image for me in my head.
Yeah, I think he means cry as
Yeah,
in a yell.
I know that, but taking it literally.
I'm beyond the point where taking it literally will help.
However, the monster swallowed the missile and launches it back at him,
The
hitting him on
one missile,
impact.
not all of them, just one.
The others just missed by like a mile.
Apparently.
Yellow transforms back into Cuneo after the hit. The monster snake ran away, and as the security guard watching Kay is knocked out and sprays a knockout mist at Kay, putting her to sleep, then kidnapping her.
Why?
Why didn't they just finish Cuneo?
Yeah, why did the monster run? Could it easily just like bit his head off and then left?
Cuneo runs after Kuda Anaconda, but the
Oh wait,
monster
no, he's not knocked out anymore. Never mind.
but the monster disappears. He goes back to the fallen guard. I'm sorry, said the guard. I tried to stop it, but it was too swift.
Now, here's the thing: he wasn't knocked out. He got hit, then transformed back for some reason, and didn't go back into scanner mode.
Hmm.
Why?
Blast it, said Cuneo. What am I going to tell the guys? Worse, what am I going to tell my sister? Hey, Mikey, are you alright? Called BC. Is it wrong that I keep wanting to say BJ?
No.
A little.
As the rest of the Scan Rangers joined their teammate. I'm okay, but my niece isn't. Another cyber creature attacked and kidnapped her.
No,
My
they
sister
didn't.
my sister will have my hide if she finds her missing.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
your
we should
biggest concern.
Just the only thing, he's selfish. Horribly
Cunio's a
selfish.
wonderful uncle.
He's a piece of shit.
Yes, he is.
I think we should split up, said Vin. This way we'll cover the whole perimeter of the zoo.
Bad idea.
Mikey, backtrack your steps over at Reptile World again. Tony, search the exotic bird section. Nick, look through the African animal section. BC, check out the Asian animal section. The Bengal tigers.
Well, one problem. He says, backtrack your steps over at Reptile World. They're in Reptile World.
Yeah, but I mean like the other 10 feet in the area.
Like, so basically what he just said is, Cuneo takes 6 steps to the right and then just give up.
And bears, oh my, finished BC. Nick slaps him on the back of the head again. BC replies, what?
I hate
I'll-
all of you.
I'll go through the North American animal section, said Vin. If you see the monster, give a holler. The Rangers search through the different sections of the park, calling for Kay down below in the zoo sewers. Plus, I read that too quickly. But Kudo Anaconda grabs one of its many victims hanging upside down and squeezes one of the guards to death. Then it slowly opens its mouth to swallow him whole. Kay is still out of the mist and is unaware that the cyber creature is setting its sights on her and to become its next meal.
For kids!
It happens.
Yeah.
So, okay, now that we're at Act 2, Sheena has to read it.
Okay.
She doesn't know how to read.
So, Sheena, you need... What do you mean you can't?
The press.
No, fuck you. What do you mean you can't, Sheena?
Don't be scared.
Mm-hmm.
I gave my part.
Fine. Ryo, you read.
Oh, I gotta.
Because you're the only one who hasn't done it in a while.
This is just because Kunio's here, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is. Act 2. Now that the zoo had been abandoned, the Rangers continue their search. Kunio notices some shedded snakeskin near the scene of the kidnapping. Of course, Kunio thought. Snakes hate cold weather. And since the temperature dropped an hour ago, they need warm air. And that means it had to go underground.
What the fuck kind of insane logic is that?
Well, you see, the nighttime got so fucking cold in only an hour. The cyborg Anaconda monster had to burrow underground.
That doesn't make sense.
Damn it, I'm trying to read.
Like,
Do you want to get through this?
no. Let's go.
He then opens up a manhole into the sewer, even though it burrowed underground, not just into the sewer. Whatever. He opens up a manhole using his augmented strength and goes under. He finds more snakeskin in the sewer, and to his horror, he finds the other victims of the cyber creature, either strangled to death or was swallowed and regurgitated.
For kids.
Sewer's a graveyard. And I mean, it is, but come on. Please, God, don't let Kay die, Kunio thought, worried about his own well-being. I'm sorry that I didn't want to babysit her in the first place. She just wanted to have a good time with her uncle. He finds Kay hanging in a dark corner.
So, yeah, there was no end quote, so he said that to himself.
This is his hallucination. Like, he failed, but this is how he's coping.
That would make for a much more interesting story.
Kay! Kay! Kunio runs to her, waking her up. Thank heaven you're all right. Did the monster hurt you? Oh, but I'm scared, she said. Now come on, Kunio continued. Let's get you washed up and go home. At once, a giant anaconda attacks and grabs Kunio by its coils. I mean, with its... Kunio has coils?
Yes.
Whatever. Attempting to crush him to death. Uncle Mikey, cried Kay.
Well, wait, how does she know that's him? Because he's morphed right now, isn't he? Isn't he?
I don't think he is.
Well, then how the fuck could he have, quote-unquote, augmented strength? Because you would need to be
I guess
morphed
it's a civilian power now.
But fuck, I don't know. Go.
Or he's in the suit and she recognized him because it's him and he has this... I don't fucking know, okay? It's poorly written. This snake has a grip that can put a vice to shame, said Kunio.
I'm glad you have time to joke while you're being asphyxiated.
Can't reach my Filmblades. No way to transform. So he wasn't transformed. He just has super strength as a human.
That's bullshit.
That's new and out of nowhere, actually.
Indeed.
But before he loses consciousness, a sharp object strikes the snake's head and lets Kunio loose.
So in other words, the snake should be dead now.
It was Red Scanner's Filmblade. The other 4 Scanrangers join Kunio as the giant snake turns back into Koro Anaconda.
But I thought it was Kuro Anaconda.
Are you all right? Said Red. I'm almost crushed to death by a giant serpent, and you ask I'm alright? Said Kunio sarcastically. Figure it out for yourself.
Okay, give us a minute.
Enough talk, guy, said Red. Mikey transform.
Way to out yourself.
With pleasure, lights, camera, action, yellow, scanner. Pink, green, get K and the others to safety, said Yellow. I've got a serious score to settle with the serpent. So, yeah. Red and Yellow attack with their Filmblades.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Blue shouts.
He said get others to safety. Who the fuck else is there other than K?
The corpses.
That's fucked up.
Well, I mean, it's a sewer.
Like,
so, Red and Yellow attack with their Filmblade, striking the snake. Blue shouts, speed bow staff, propelling the snake. Propelling the snake's crow, Anaconda spits at him. Propelling them where?
I don't care.
Yellow races to smash the cyber creature fast and hard, venting his rage on it.
Rage impact!
You like picking on innocent little girls, don't you? Try picking on someone your own size, which you were succeeding at. Just a minute ago, I almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow then summons up his film energy, calling up the power of Ryu from the Street Fighter II anime and movie, becoming one with it.
So,
I guess this is actually the most practical use of their power so far.
Well, yeah, but like he said from the anime and movie, I don't think the Street Fighter II movie was out then, so he literally just channeled a live-action film, and the film version of Ryu sucked.
But like he called it a fucking anime.
Yeah.
Maybe it was out?
I know there was a Street Fighter anime at the time, but not specifically Street Fighter 2. Whatever. Fuck it, I don't care.
Like, they could have just gone, I call up magic bullshit, and
Yeah.
it still would have made as little sense. But like, we get Ryu.
Yeah.
So he became one with that film energy bullshit. He strikes mercilessly at the monster, then uses one of Ryu's famous moves, uppercutting the creature. Show Ryuken!
Except that Ryu's most famous move is the Hadouken. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that's Ken's. As he hits the monster, it flies up and out of the sewer, up to the ground above.
Okay.
Sure. Ready to finish this, said Red. Filmblades, everyone.
Well, wait.
Yeah, they're still in the sewer, and two of them are busy helping the civilians.
Yeah.
Ready to finish this.
You let him get away.
So, Filmblades, everyone. The Filmblades are charged up with pure energy, becoming energy whips, as each member snag on the cyber creature's arms, legs, and neck. From 50 feet away for two of them.
And the other two, remember, have not returned yet, so it's impossible.
Yeah, and three of them are still underground, while the creature's above ground. Mm-hmm. So, like, the three are somehow snaring it from below ground, and the other two are below ground and hitting it from, like, 50 yards away.
Mm-hmm.
Or 50 feet. Yeah, rough average. It's sewer. Panscan, shocker! The rangers shout as the whips zap Kuro Anaconda, destroying it.
Well, you just pulled that finishing move out of your ass. What happened to the fucking, like, bazooka thing you had to form?
Well, Panscan, you're the one who brought him into this fic.
God damn it, Richard.
Curse those scum rangers, cried Vixen. I need to start something big. Bite! Bite, the cybernetic spider jumps through the portal to the remains of the cyber creature. Never fear, my slimy sweet, help is here. Bite cackles and pours his coronium energy into the monster and enlarges it to a giant Kuro Anaconda, which is fucking dead, so he just made a big corpse.
That's really inconvenient.
The Scanranger Crew swiftly summon up their backup. Roll out Hollywood vehicles! As the 5 mecha come from their different landing docks, Red gives the command to combine them. Let's play Connect 5! Superimpose Thunder Dolby THX. They come together as the HVs merge together into Thunder Dolby, forming the Scanranger's mighty robot once again. It's not that impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder Dolby charges after the giant cyber creature, which is now somehow alive, and lands a few blows on the face, knocking it down. Yellow gives the call to activate the Sphinx Knuckle.
When the fuck was that a thing?
So are they going to punch with its face or something?
Well, remember, the face is on its crotch, so no, they're literally just going to dick it.
Fine, okay.
Like, I mean, I'm all for attacking crotch first, aka Green Ranger, but that's just ew.
Sphinx Knuckle, he cried as Dolby's fist rockets towards Kuro Anaconda, decking the monster. The creature gets up and launches its poison snakes again at the robot.
Yeah.
And jams the limbs on the robot, making it unable to move. Kuro Anaconda knocks Dolby down, and transforming into snake mode, it coils up the bounded robot. The creature proceeds to crush Dolby and swallow it whole. And succeeds.
Wow. This fic ended a lot earlier than I thought it would.
I wish. Seconds later, using its C cutters on Dolby's left leg, it rips its leg on Kuro Anaconda's side and forcing the monster to regurgitate the robot. As it does so, the cyber creature returned to its creature mode. Bear in mind it said it crushed the Dolby THX. Like,
yeah.
Whatever. Ick, gross, said Pink. Blah, we've been slime, said Blue. Leave Ghostbusters out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So this monster wants to get down and dirty, huh? Well, so will we. Great editor sword. That line's hard to mimic.
Yeah.
Despite its wounds, Kuro Anaconda charged at Dolby. As before, the mighty robot zooms toward the monster, spinning like a film reel.
So
Final cut.
Towards them.
Yeah, but less impressive.
Pretty much.
Final cut, the task force shouts. As the great editor's sword slices through the cyber creature, the monster falls one final time and explodes. Thunder Dolby THX once again wins the day. A little later, the crew rushed back to Kunio's dorm, and Kunio puts little Kay to sleep. I'm glad that's over with, said Kunio. Mary entered. So how was my little angel today? Very quiet, replied an anxious Kunio. I took Kay to the zoo, as promised, and as you can see, she's all tuckered out and alive. Ha ha ha.
Not like she got poisonous snake bites or anything. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that $40.
About that $40 you owe me.
Kay woke up and ran to her mother. Mommy, guess what happened? There was a big, giant snake that tried to get us, and Uncle Mikey saved me. And your hair smells like dead anacondas. He did, said Mary. Yeah, continued Kay. Uncle Mikey helped me, and he called the Power Rangers to beat up the bad snake and destroyed it. The 5 Scanrangers cringed and gagged as they replied, the Power Rangers. Oh, they're subtle.
Yeah, this whole fic is fucking subtle, isn't it?
I tell you, we just don't get no respect, said BC, doing his Rodney Dangerfield impression, pulling his collar. And no, I'm not going to humor it.
Yeah, no, fuck BC.
You know, when you're piggybacking off other stand-ups, you don't get to cry about respect.
Yeah.
Well, honey, guess what? Mommy's got a surprise for you, said Mary. We're going to see Sailor Moon on campus today. No, that'll rot your brain. Yay, Kay responded.
No, I mean, I know there's no exclamation point, but just like imagine if she was like, yay.
Oh, great. That brainwashing cult program.
Kay would be my favorite character.
You mean the awesome anime festival didn't start yet, said Kunio. Nah, man, said Nick. The campus cinema club said that the films didn't arrive until an hour or so ago. Because Sailor Moon, totally a film.
Mm-hmm.
I know it had a movie or two, but like, let's just roll with this shit. Who's gonna randomly show up and catch what's going on in those fucking movies?
Yeah.
Excellent, said Kunio. I didn't miss it after all. Well, guys, come on. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Kunio, this time with Kanto, runs with his niece to the campus movie theater with the other 4 Rangers and his sister behind them. Things had worked out for the better, Kunio thought. The entire day wasn't a total loss, and in the process, Mr. Mikimoto had gotten closer to his little niece.
How?
To be continued. In our next Scanranger adventure, BC has to clear another student's name after being accused of theft on the campus. Hey, Anarchy's coming back.
Oh, thank God.
He battles Anarchy's newest cyber creature.
Oh, wait, no, not Anarchy, just this new creature. Fucking hell. God damn it.
The newest monster discovers a flaw in Blue Scanner that can possibly finish him. What is it?
Maybe it's the fact that he's a fucking idiot.
Next time on Movie Task Force Scan Ranger, Episode 8, Gangsta's Paradise Lost. Roll that film.
Ah, God damn it, why? That's a terrible title.
The
Why
trick is not giggling through it. It's kind of hard sometimes.
just... Why would
Gangsta's Paradise Lost.
That doesn't make sense.
It's a BC episode. Of course it doesn't.
So, what did you guys think of this chapter?
It was something.
The Power Rangers cringe.
Hold on. Ryan, be detailed. Go into specifics. Use predicate clauses.
What's this about the ogre's butt?
Well, I think he probably did a little too much telling and should have done more showing.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed I liked how he at least, for the most part, from what I remember, put the quotes as their own line. That's something. I don't know why Kunio kept being referred to as Mikey.
Because that's his real name.
Yeah. Apparently.
I see.
Kunio is the name of my soul, okay?
He is not Daidoji.
No, he's not. He's copying him in a poor attempt like everybody else.
The reason I asked Ryan is because when I did chapter 4 with Nadia, bless her heart, was trying to be nice and like she was pretending like we were actually giving this guy feedback, and she was like, it wouldn't be so bad if you just fixed this.
That's the thing. Nadia's like the only legitimately nice person we've ever had around.
What's this guy's name?
Sheena's
again?
the evil twin.
Well, no, I know who Nadia is. I'm asking who the author. Red Scanner is the author.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, Nadia's the only person that won't criticize something.
Red Scanner, my feedback to you, if you are listening to this, is...
Die in a fire!
Fix your typos, make sure that you have your correct grammar and whatnot, and try to do more showing and not telling. Remember, let the reader use their imagination a little bit.
But he does that by poorly explaining everything to the point of confusion. Then we have to sit here for a few seconds working it out and trying to justify it.
And basically, it's fine to tell the reader stuff, and you have to do that, but also show us stuff.
And also make sure your plot actually makes fucking sense.
Gangsta's Paradise Lost.
What did you think, Sheena?
I miss Nadia. Noted.
Is Nadia Sheena's waifu?
Yeah.
Yes. How about you, Ryo? What did you get out of this whole experience?
A migraine.
Yeah.
Do you really get anything out of these? You just kind of lose something.
They're up and down. That's what I've noticed about this fic. Like, one episode will be hilarious, the next episode will just be so fucking dull.
That's the thing. Even when they're funny, it's always unintentionally so. Like, we laughed plenty of times during this one, but you still lose something, you know?
Like, I both enjoy and hate reading this thing at the same time. It's kind of weird.
It's kind of how it goes. It's not like Light and Dark, which we kind of dropped.
Light and Dark is a fucking masterpiece.
I know, and we just kind of dropped a masterpiece.
Like, we read through it already, so don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, we did like 3 episodes, and then that was it.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be it for Chapter 7. Next time will be Chapter 8.
Gangsta's Paradise Lost.
Until then.
Bye.
Who comes up with these titles?